Nobita picked up the champagne bottle. Jeremy brought along the second. He ripped off the wrapping. A burst of golden light wrapped around him. His body shrank rapidly before being pulled into the cork filled with fright. Nobita found out this gadget was named Champagne Rocket. It could draw a person into the cork and shoot them to any location. Since he planned to attend Sunny-O's Christmas party, he asked her Raymai to send him over. She aimed towards Sunny-O's residence and fired the cork street toward the house like a rocket. Yet Nova wondered how he could get free. Dorami explained, once the cork slammed against something solid, it would split open, and he would revert to his normal size. The cork soared through the window and landed inside a gift box. Nobita regained consciousness in a daze confined within a dark, cramped space. One by one, his friends showed up. S.H. Yuka questioned where Nobita was. Story meant that he ought to have arrived long ago. Yet nobody had spotted him. The two siblings grew confused. Sunny-O laid out a feast of tasty treats, but neither of them felt like eating. All they cared about was locating Nabarite. Then Sunny-O carried out a huge gift box, holding a giant Christmas cake, decorated with a chocolate sculpture of himself. Doraemon spotted a tiny opening on the cake surface and guessed Naba had crashed straight into the soft pastry mid-flight. Without a hard object to crack the cork, he could not change back. Trapped inside, Nobita was busy munching. Kate Doraemon told Dorami his speculation, making her anxious, if not Abita, suddenly returned to full size. The cake would be completely destroyed. The siblings used the shrink ray to miniaturize themselves and flew toward the cake. As they drew near, the others popped party poppers. They had to swerve to avoid flying streamers. Dorami landed safely on the cake, yet Doraemon vanished. After searching, she discovered him stuck headfirst in a bucket of chocolate. He took a lick, thought it tasted amazing, and began devouring it, only to be mistaken for a chocolate biscuit by Giant, who tossed him straight into his mouth. Fortunately, his metal exterior was too tough to bite, so Giant spat him out. Meanwhile, trapped inside the cake, Nobita grew utterly bored and decided to take a nap. Jerami began tunneling through the cake with a tiny pickaxe. After just 2 digs, she sensed a cold presence behind her. A cake knife sliced between her and the tunnel, lifting away a big chunk of pastry. It was Shizuka cutting servings of cake. Luckily, another guest asked for a larger slice. Sparing them, Doraemon quickened his digging, but his pick got wedged tight. When he pulled it free, he found it had caught on a kiwi fruit. Jerami bit through the fruit to clear a passage. Nobita woke up and realized no one had rescued him yet. Panic surged and he screamed for help. Catching the sound of his voice, Jerami locked onto the direction, tunneling relentlessly through the cake until she found him and pulled him out to safety. Seeing the lively, elaborately decorated party, Nobita got over, excited. He accidentally tilted the cork toward the cake's rim. Jerami grabbed on tight, but the edge could not bear the weight of all 3. At this desperate moment, Doraemon tossed a rope to latch onto the chocolate statue. However, the sculpture was wrenched straight out of the cake. Sunny-O's mother noticed the statue's status quo and casually pushed it back into position. The force sent the 3 of them hurtling through the air. The cork smashed against a hard ornamental ball and broke apart. Nobita returned to his normal size and crashed heavily onto the floor. Everyone was shocked by his sudden emergence and stared at him in bewilderment.
Merry Christmas.